Now to breaking news, disgraced R&B singer R. Kelly was in the hospital after his lawyers say he overdosed on medication given to him by prison staff. CBS News obtained the legal filing. In it, Kelly's lawyers claim he was placed in solitary confinement back on June 12th, and it claims prison staff gave him more medicine than he normally takes. Lawyers also say Kelly was removed from Duke University Hospital in North Carolina against medical advice. We'll continue on that throughout the morning. Now to breaking news, disgraced R&B singer R. Kelly was in the hospital after his lawyers say he
Oh, Lord. All right. So, welcome back to another episode of Simple Truth Television. Today is June 17th, 2025. So, you guys just heard the breaking news. R. Kelly has been hospitalized after overdosing in prison, right? Okay. So I was reading into this, and some of the dates that they mentioned really stand out. Like, they're saying that he was put into solitary confinement on June 10th, and I think that's the big date right there, June 10th. And as you guys heard, the guy say that on June 12th, that was the day that they gave him the medication, and on June 13th. I guess that was the day he was taken to the hospital. It says here that the incarcerated singer was taken to Duke University Hospital in Durham, North Carolina on June 13th after he allegedly had been administered an overdose and an overdose quantity of his medication that threatened his life while serving his sentence at the Federal Correctional Institute facility in Burton, North Carolina, according to court documents obtained by page 6. Okay, so let me show you what stands out to this. What stands out to me about this story, this ritual. Notice in gematria, ritual sacrifice, it has the value of 154, just like the name Robert Kelly. Robert Kelly is also 154. And if you measure from his last birthday was on January 8th, 2025. Notice he was born on January 8th, 1967. So his last birthday, the day he turned 58 years old, was January 8th, 2025. From his last birthday to the day that he was put in solitary confinement, notice it was 153 days. The phrase, the term Jesuit order equals 153. But if you include the end date, he was put into solitary confinement on the 154th day of his age. Again, ritual sacrifice and Robert Kelly, his birth name, equates to 154. Now, if you notice what it says up here, it says that he began his prison sentence on June 29th, 2022. Now, this stuff is real easy. So if you measure from the day he started his prison sentence, you're going to notice that it was exactly 154 weeks. So he was put into solitary confinement exactly 154 weeks after starting his prison sentence. And again, that was also the 154th day of his age. And his name equals 154. Like ritual sacrifice, right? Now, the reason they mentioned all the other dates, all these dates are relevant. You see, June 13th, that was the day he was sent to the hospital. That's the day that leaves 201 days left in the year. And we know that's a big number to the Jesuit order, because the Jesuit order is 201, like Order of Illuminati, and so on, right? But other articles also, like the news reporter just mentioned, it was on June 12th that he actually took the medication. And that's significant because that's the 163rd day of the year. And of course, 163 is the 38th prime number. And death, murder, killing, and RIP are all 38. And you know what they're saying? They're saying that this was a murder plot to kill R. Kelly. Now, is he going to survive this ritual after overdosing? I don't know. Maybe not. Again, he does have the ritual sacrifice numbers behind this stuff. You know, it is possible they take him out at 58 because that's a big number to Freemasonry. Secret society, we know how they took out Matumbo at the age of 58. When the name Dikembe Mutombo equals 58, right? So Freemasonry is 58. Secret Society is also 58. That's right, like Rosicrucian. And what's funny about him overdosing? The news coming out today on 6/17. The word overdose equals 113, and 6/17, which is today's date. Today is June 17th. 6/17 is the 113th prime number. Remember last year on this day, the Celtics won the championship on 6/17 in the 617 area code in tribute to Kobe Bryant, whose name equals 113. The Celtics, their last two championships was in 08 and 24, the two numbers that Kobe wore as a player. So yeah, and also think about how 113 is also the number of deception. So that could be another clue on whether or not this actually happened, which I highly doubt. This is all more ritualism by the numbers, and there's a possibility that he's not even at the Federal Correctional Institute facility in North Carolina. That's probably all fake as well, but who knows? What's not fake is his ritual, and it's pretty clear why it took place on the days that it did. From June 10th to him taking the pills on June 12th to being sent to the hospital on June 13th and on a news breaking on June 17th, all ritualistic dates, all synced up with his birthday and with the day that he started his prison sentence, which was on June 29th, 2022. 154 weeks before being sent to solitary confinement. Again, Robert Kelly and ritual sacrifice is 154. So that's why I'm a little nervous for him, to be honest. I think that our friend R. Kelly, his days are numbered, if you know what I mean. All right, so I'm gonna look at the chat, see if I missed anything. Thanks RC. Good morning. How you guys doing? He's not dead. I don't know. Maybe did they update it? Because I don't know. I didn't read that he died. I just read that he overdosed. So no, he hasn't been pronounced dead at all. So far, the news is just that he's at the hospital after overdosing. You see, look, according to his lawyer, it says that R. Kelly rushed to the hospital after overdosing in prison. As his lawyer alleges, it was part of a wild murder plot. And he's right about that, but the murder plot was not by the prison guards. It was by the 201 crew, the judge would order. All right, so I don't know. Maybe later on today we get the news that he passes away. Who knows? But again, he does have some nasty numbers behind his ritual. So I'll keep you guys posted. I'll come back if there's anything else that needs to be addressed. Just take a look at Duke University Hospital. It equals 129, which is 201 in Bay State County. Yeah, so I'll come back if the news does break that he's dead at 58. I won't put it past these people to take him out today. There he is with his Jesus cross, doing the Masonic symbolism. So let's I guess a lot of you like to say on social media, let's pray for R. Kelly. All right, but I'll leave it there. Let's see what happens later on this week with this man. Actually, let me see, because I don't know. Let me see. See, today is 6/17, right? Today's 160 days. Oh, you know what? If they are going to take him out, it'll probably be on Friday, 163 days after his birthday, or Thursday, the 163rd day of his age, the 38th prime number. And sacrifice is 170, Juneteenth. All right, well, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Actually, hold on. And then Saturday is 201 days before his birthday. We'll see. We'll see what happens with Mr. R. Kelly. So we'll keep an eye out on Mr. I Believe I Can Fly. All right, you guys, take care. Enjoy your Tuesday. Peace. Thank you for watching. Please hit the like and share so people can learn what's really going on in the world. Peace.